Why, hello there, and welcome to World of Tanks. I'm Corny Swiss, and today it's kind of a special replay, and you'll find out why at the end. I'm not going to spoil it this time. I'm driving around my KV-220. It's a premium Tier 5 Russian heavy tank. I use it to train. I have a Churchill 3 and this KV-220 to train mainly my IS-7 crew. So they've spent a fair amount of time in this tank. Now, just a lesson. I know I don't do many World of Tanks videos, but don't be side on with a Churchill variant tank. You know, the Churchill's armor from the side isn't that strong. It's strong from the front, but if you angle that side armor, it's really, really potent. And this Churchill, I mean, he didn't really learn that lesson. He's gonna keep backing up like that, and if you keep doing that, you're just going to get burned every time. So, eventually his ticket's going to get punched. He gets lucky a few times, I think. I think he should have been knocked out a little earlier. But, either way, Hetzer. I didn't aim low enough on the first shot. But what's happening right now? We're on, whatever map this is. Kharkov, right? Kharkov? I think so. And it's actually one of the few games I've played on this map. I don't play World of Tanks a whole lot, but I do play a little bit. And so far what's happening is the enemy, you can look at the minimap and kind of see. I make the minimap bigger so that it's easier for me to see. But our team have pushed into the southern part of the map. The enemy, there's a lot of enemy around this area, and it's actually going to be fairly interesting how the battle develops. I'm moving forward down this road because it's be really good if we can clear this out. Now the BDR actually flanked all the way around and is going to start shooting me in my fine Russian ass, which is undesirable to say the least. And I do have to get used to World of Tanks after playing the M6 took a hell more. Was that a T150? I think it was a T1 heavy. T1 heavy. So I've taken a hit from the BDR, so I want to kill this, whatever this is, 3000 something, it's something, 3001H, I guess, I don't know. I want to kill it, move over here, use them as cover, and turn my tank so that the BDR can't shoot me anymore. And that BDR actually kind of threw our team threw us for a loop because all of a sudden he appeared. And that actually allowed a lot of the enemy to break out from the containment we had going. So I took 2 hits from the BDR, and now I'm gonna pump shots into this T14. He's angled too much, so his side armor is eligible for penetration to some degree. But eventually, he's gonna start moving, which kind of throws me off. But the KV-220 is a KV-3 with a base KV-1 turret. So it is very, very durable. As I'm sure you've been able to see in this replay that it's a very durable tank. The gun is good rate of fire, not great penetration. I don't run any APCR on it just because I'm cheap. But this is a gun I could see running a little APCR on. Not a bad idea. Especially since in World of Tanks there's no downside really, other than it being more expensive to run APCR on a tank. You don't always have to use it, but like in War Thunder, the damage model is different. And I actually saw, I think, was it Mingles with Jingles? Jingles talked about how they were thinking about changing the damage from an APCR round, making that less, and I kind of agree with that. That's historically accurate, that APCR wouldn't do as much physical damage to the tank as standard AP shell. But, you know, World of Tanks is more about balance than historical accuracy. And that's fair. It's an arcade tank game, and that's what we all love it for. Because I do like World of Tanks. I do like War Thunder. I prefer War Thunder tanks over World of Tanks, but I like World of Tanks too. At this point, there's 2 enemies left. They're both on low health. Neither of them, I think, can actually penetrate the front of my tank, or the sides for that matter. So we're just going to continue to spread the good news to our friends in blue, because it's on colorblind mode. Boom. If you're wondering what mod pack I have been using, or I generally use Circumflex's mod pack. I usually just use that one because it's usually pretty concise and easy to install, and I don't know, just it has a lot of things I like in it. So it's usually what I use. But that was a fun game. It was actually the first time I'd driven out the KV220 in a while, and lo and behold, I got my mastery in it. About damn time. I was sitting on first class for about 6 years. But we fired a whole bunch of shells, 35 shots, 33 hit. Did a fair bit of damage, got some awards, got high caliber, got a steel wall. Made lots of money, got XP. I think I got 1,300 base XP. So if you're looking to get your mastery in your KV220, you need about 1,300 or so to get it done. Don't have premium account, wish I did, but don't really need it. Don't play enough to justify it, honestly. My War Thunder premium account is more justified. But anyway, I want to thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the replay, and stay tuned for another video in an hour at 1 p.m. Eastern. So anyway, I've been Corny Swiss. I'll see you next time.